I'm a huge Whovian, and with 12, well, 13 if you count the War Doctor, doctors having traveled through space and time, you get a lot of companions. I'm Chris Carr. Here are my top 10 Doctor Who companions. Number 10, Leela. A warrior of the savage Sevatim tribe, Leela traveled with the 4th Doctor back in 77, and definitely was the show dipping into fan service. Although Leela was primitive, she was wicked smart, grasping advanced concepts as long as she put them into her own terms. Sort of the Eliza Doolittle of Doctor Who, the 4th Doctor makes attempts to civilize her, but this animal skin-wearing, knife-wielding babazon was a touch too strong-willed for that. Around battling robots, Sontarans, and more, she falls in love with Andred, a Gallifreyan, and stays behind with him for a bit of Eliza Who-diddle. Number 9, Martha Jones. Martha had all the makings of a fantastic companion. Smart, capable, strong. Heck, in one reality, she literally walks the Earth to save humanity and the Doctor. Why so high up on the list? I really wish they didn't spend so much time on this whole unrequited love thing. None of us wanted 10 to rebound, and we as an audience knew this wasn't going to work out fresh off of Rose. Come on, Doc, pull yourself together! In the end, she became a resourceful doctor for UNIT, and even marries Mickey, another Lonely Hearts Club member of Team TARDIS. Pretty sweet. Number 8, Sarah Jane Smith. Sarah Jane is a brainy brunette that appeared in both New and Classic Who. She first travels through space and time with the 3rd Doctor. After parting ways and the Doc dropping her way off course, Sarah Jane becomes an investigative journalist, who we see again when the Doctor is regenerated into his 10th form. A testament to the character and the brilliant acting of the late Elizabeth Sladen, Sarah Jane gets her own spin-off, The Sarah Jane Chronicles. Number 7, Wilfred Mott. Can Wilf adopt all of us? Lord, I love this man. From his first appearance at the newsstand while Ten and Kylie Minogue visit Earth, to his 4 knocks that alert the 10th Doctor that his song is ending, Wilf was a real gem among the companions. He was sweet and fatherly to a creature much older than he, and offered the Doctor a joke or a shoulder to cry on when he needed it. How can you not cry when Wilf cries? Look at his little salute! Oh, please, can he adopt us? Number 6, Amy Pond. I get it. She's a hot redhead. But what I like more about Amy than her looks and kissogram job is how combative and, well, Scottish this chick is. Not to mention, she gave us the meaning of true love, fish fingers and custard. A good companion challenges the Doctor, and Amy definitely is challenging. Plus, who doesn't love that classic, trying to sleep with your son-in-law before you conceive his wife on the ship trope? Oh my god, I think that sentence made my brain bleed. Number 5, Rory Williams, the boy who waited. I think Rory has such an amazing story. From bumbling nerd we can't really understand ended up with Amy Pond, to Roman hero, Rory Williams exactly is why good guys do finish first. He adores his wife, but calls her out on her BS, and keeps our team of 3 grounded, often calling out 11 for his lack of humanity in situations. Mr. Pond is a solid dude. Number 4, Donna Noble. The sassy temp Donna Noble is by far my personal favorite companion. No love story here. Like, aggressively no love story. Just mates. The comedy between Donna and Ten is obviously incredible, but it's those heartfelt moments that really makes her stand tall among past companions. She puts the Doc in his place, and is one of the most human travelers we have aboard, filled with self-doubt, a sharp tongue to cover her sadness, and a real lack of faith in herself, never knowing how special she is. Donna's departure is one of the saddest in Whovian history. Number 3, Captain Jack Harkness. Oh, John Barrowman, you Scottish gift to us all. The pansexual devil Captain Jack Harkness was a fabulous companion. So much so that he ended up getting his own saucy series Torchwood. Given mortality by the time vortex, Jack is one of the few people in the universe who can understand the loneliness of the Doctor. It gets pretty hard always outliving your friends. And of course, we have the face of Bo Nugget thrown at us. Juicy theorizing commence. And maybe this doesn't count since it's outside of the series, but could we have a better champion for being nerdy? Ugh, what a guy. Number 2, River Song. All right, kid, here's where things get tricky. She was conceived on the TARDIS, but we don't first meet her until her death. She meets up with the Doctor to swap timeline stories and travels with her parents, the Ponds, who don't know that she's their baby, and then she marries the Doctor. Oh, but first she was raised to assassinate him. You know, normal Doctor Who stuff. You want a real trip? Watch the show in order of River's timeline. Super fun. I love this character, and I love Alex Kingston's portrayal of her. My only issue? I feel like Moffat really rushed her story once we learned who she was. This could have been a really satisfying, interesting journey, and then like a horny junior high schooler, Steve Moffat just stampeded through to the finish line. And finally, number 1, Rose Tyler. Call me a romantic. Call me a David Tennant fangirl. Call me if you know a way to sneak into his hotel room. But Rose is such a brilliant companion, and one that made an obviously lasting impression. I say it speaks volumes that the 50th anniversary episode chose to immortalize this companion by making her the moment. Even though the War Doctor doesn't know our Rose yet, she's made such an impression through his timeline that she must be the face of this all-important decision. And those who didn't scream at their TV when Rose and the Doc first parted ways in Bad Wolf Bay, say it! Say it, you lanky bastard! You love her! Like, I love them so much that I get upset when I see them in shows with other on-screen interests. They are my Jim and Pam. Of course, I barely touched on all the companions, and this show has been off and on for 50 years. Let me know your favorite companions in the comments below. And while you're at it, be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'm Chris Carr. See you, Space Cowboy.